This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Alright, guys, before we go any further, I'm going to ask you to please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, leave a comment and make sure that you like the video. Guys, before we go any further, I just want to warn you from now, I am feeling a bit stuffy. So you might hear it coming out in the video. I don't know if it is because of the rain and, I had to exit the car, go in the rain, come back in the car and all of that. So, probably that's why I'm feeling a bit under the weather. But nevertheless, the show must go on. Now, the things that Windies, are required to do are pretty simple if we're going to win the game. Whether we bat or bowl first, we just have to make sure that we get things right. You understand? Nothing too technical, guys. The keys to victory are always, basically the same. Now, the ground is very small, guys. Having said that, if we don't apply ourselves, we might end up on the wrong side of things. You understand? So, we all know that it's not a big ground. The batsmen need to go out there and capitalize on the bad balls and make sure that they put on some runs on the board if we're batting first. Now, the squad is full of all-rounders. That is something that we would have discussed on the live. So, I guess if one thing don't work for the team, then the next thing will. So, if the all-rounders fail with the ball, I guess they're going to come in with the bat. And that is the thing when you play half and half cricket, when you have so many all-rounders. You're looking, say, if a man fail with this, him going chip in with that. But it's not a lot of overs, it's 20 overs, so hopefully everything will click correctly, or everything will click to our benefit. Now, we have a good amount of international stars, guys, in the side. People like Bravo, Pollard, Holder, Russell, Allen. We are expecting that those guys will make the final 11. You understand? So, we have a lot of experience there. Even though they are all rounders, we have a lot of experience. People that will bat and people that will bowl. So, good amount of experience. So, once again, guys, if we bat first, then we need to push for 170, 175, 180, thereabout. Anywhere from 175 to 180. If possible, we need to try and get more. But the amount, the least amount we should be looking at is probably 175, 180. And I mean, it's a big ground, so, people will probably say 190, 200, but I'm going to be realistic. I am going to be respectful of the South African bowlers, because you have to bear in mind that it's not our team alone playing, we're not playing against ourselves. So we definitely have to look at the South African bowlers and look at the fact that they might be keeping it tight. So we're going to look to probably score 175, 180 if we bat first. And as I said, if possible, we push closer to the 200 mark. Now, when our batting lineup is this powerful, my viewers and subscribers, from time to time, we might have people being what you would call it now, thinking that, boy, if I get out, then there are a lot of other power hitters to come in, but we don't want people to look at that. We want everybody to go out there and play their role. And the coach and the captain should not be afraid to tinker with the batting lineup. You understand? They should not be afraid to tinker with the batting lineup based on the situation or based on the problem that we get ourselves in. You understand? So we don't want because the batting lineup is that powerful, man, go out there and play stupid shots. You understand? We want the captain and the coach to be brave enough to say, all right, I think this batsman, even though this batsman was set to come in at 6 or 7, based on the situation, I think it will work for him if he comes in at 4 or 5. So yeah, man, they shouldn't be afraid to tinker with the batting lineup and things like that, viewers and subscribers. So as I said, the openers need to get off to a good start. You understand? Make use of the power play. Very, very important, guys. We have to make sure that we maximize on the power play when the fielding restrictions are there. You understand? So when the field instructions are in, we have to make sure that boy we rotating the strike, we hitting the bars into the gap. We're trying to see if we can pick up as much boundary as possible. You understand? So we definitely want to get that sorted out. You understand? And the other thing that I would like to point out, guys, is the fact that we always like to go for straight boundaries. And I know that us as Caribbean people, we like to see the balls flying over the boundary rope or crashing into the boundary rope. But we have to be mindful, the guys, that not every delivery you get, you will be able to hit it for 6 or 4. You understand? So we're definitely going to want our batsmen to use their brain. You understand? Yeah, man. And just to jump back to that point that I was saying earlier, guys, we should not be afraid to throw our power hitters in the mix. Say, for example, we can't afford to have a Russell and a Pollard, only facing maybe 2 or 3 overs. You understand? And I know, guys, it's pretty hard because from time to time the opener's probably going to be batting deep, and then we have the likes of Puran, who is an orthodox cricketer who can play regular cricket shots and score runs without trying to overhit the ball. So we understand that boy from time to time. The openers might bat deep, and then Puran will have to come in before, and that is how Russell and Pollard end up not facing a lot of deliveries. But we have to make sure that boy, we really pay attention to that, because we don't want to have our power hitters there and they are only getting 1 over to bat. No, you understand? We have to be brave, as I said, guys. If we are going to pat the side with power hitters, we have to be brave. We definitely have to be brave. And we have a style of soaking up a lot of dot bars, then trying to make up for it in the last part by hitting 4s and 6s. We don't want that, guys. We don't want that. I think the team will do better if we try to minimize on the number of dot bars, try to put away the boundary bars, yes, but when the boundary bars are not there, you work the ball in the gap, man. Pick up a 1, pick up a 2, instead of trying to hit the ball out of the shell and then miss it, trying to go for boundary bars. You have to be more respectful of the bowlers from time to time, because sometimes that is how you're going to score runs. You understand? So if we are to look at the batting lineup, guys, the batting lineup isn't too bad at all. Well, I am talking it as if I know the final 11. But just looking at it, and based on my opinion, the guys that are going to make the final 11, I think they will be able to get some runs once they don't collapse. You understand? From time to time, we might see the openers go out there and get some runs. Then the number 3 come and bat for a little while. And then, 4, 5, 6, everybody start collapsing. And then, what was a very good start end up turning into a total of 125, 130. And we definitely don't want that. You understand? We don't want to give the bowlers that amount of work to do, and I feel that we'll probably consider to be a batting friendly era, because it is so small. And thing. Now, as it relates to the bowling, my viewers, this might be a bit worrying. And here is why I say it, guys. We have bowlers that are of similar quality. We're talking about the Holder, the Bravo, the Pollard, and the Russell. We know that Holder will probably get some more bounce, and Russell will probably, if he bowls, he will maybe get some quicker deliveries in and thing. But all of these guys are almost the same. The same. I mean, every man have them own style and them own way to bowl their slower ball, how to disguise this and disguise that. But there's not a whole lot of differences between these players. So we don't want the batsmen to get too set and to really zoom in and settle down with the bowlers. Because say, for example, you are batting to a Pollard, the pace from a Holder isn't going to be too much different. It's just that, as I said, everybody, they probably get different bounce, probably different different variations and thing, but not a whole lot of differences. But as I said, guys, these are international cricketers that have played a whole lot of cricket around the world, a lot of IPL cricket, a lot of CPL, PSL, a lot of T20 cricket, guys. So we are definitely hoping that they will be able to pull it off. And we have, as I said, guys, we definitely have to be respectful of the South Africans, because it's not like they are not there. and they have some good players. They're more than likely going to be having the Nakia, the Rabada, the Quinton Dakak is going to be there, the Van der Doos, and these guys are definitely going to be putting on a show. I think Miller will be coming in, and we all know how dangerous he is. So, a whole lot of things that are there to be looked at. So we are just hoping that our batsman and our bowler will make everything click. We have experienced players, because say for example we go with Lendl Simmons and Evan Lewis to open, Chris Gale to come at 3, Pooran to come at 4, maybe Pollard at 5, Russell at 6, Holder at 7, Allen at 8. Suppose we do it like that, bravo. We have a long batting lineup, guys, and these are the same guys that are going to be doing the bowling for us. So we definitely want to know that they are in sync. And another thing that I want to point out before I close off the video, my viewers, we have to remember that the same all-rounders will be expected to do some work with the bat. So if they are bowling, if we bowl first, say for example they go and they bowl 4 overs. I know it's not ODI or Test cricket where they will bowl a lot of overs, but the energy and thing like that they have to put into those 4 overs, it probably impact them when it is time for them to bat. So the persons that are there to play roles as batsmen, they will definitely need to bat up to a good 8 or 9 overs, to 10 overs before we start getting into the all-rounders. So the Evan Lewis and the Lendl Simmons and the Chris Gale, if he's there, and the Pooran, those guys will definitely need to bat up until about over 9-10 thereabout, and then the other 10 overs we can let it be split in between the all-rounders and things. So we definitely want the bowler, the batsmen to do their work. And we are going to have to be sharp in the field. That is another area that I must definitely look at, guys. We have to make sure that we don't give away any single here, single there, any wide or no ball. We have to keep them to a minimal. I know that it is going to happen because nobody is perfect. And when you are striving to bowl a particular line or to set up a batsman, every now and again you might fire a ball outside, too wide or things. So we want to keep that to a minimal. And things should be nice, guys. As I said, we are going to be live. We're going to try and watch the game as much as possible as, while on the live. So, yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, I'm going to leave this one here because, as you can hear, guys, I am a bit stuffy. I don't know. It seems as if the rain that falling from the other day. And as I said, I have to be exiting the car out in the rain, coming back in and all of that. So, probably that is taking a toll. So hopefully I'll get over it soon, and we can do some more live and chat and thing. But until the game starts a little later, guys, I'm just gonna say I'm wishing for everybody a wonderful weekend. Big up on yourself and stay safe. Sports to the bone. I'm out.